more time because I thought I had the audio figured out and I didn't. It is what it is. You know what? I still got an awesome video for you. I really need to stay off of TikTok. It's giving me way too many ideas, but I think y'all will enjoy this one. I know we did. Um, it was really tasty. Again, Toxic Roach, dude. Literally, yes, I follow him on TikTok. So yeah, it's partially my fault, but he pops up in my feed with these freaking amazing ideas for food. And I see them and I think, ooh, I could do that. And I do. And the results are here. Um, yeah. If you're on TikTok, check out Toxic Roach. He's got some really cool content. If you really want to track me down on TikTok, it's the original Cool Dad. I'm okay with that. I A lot of it's just stitches and duets and just having fun. It's not entirely cooking oriented, although I do try and distill my videos down to a 1 minute time span to throw a little on there to, of course, promote myself because that's what it's about. So on that note, let's start the voiceover because, yeah, I'm getting good at that though. If anybody needs someone to do voiceover work, you know how to get a hold of me. Remember, folks, check out the website cookingwiththecooldad.com. There is a merch store now, and I got some pretty cool stuff going up. Looking at designs for some other stuff that I'd like to get on there, so it'll grow over time. Yeah, it pretty much covers it. Facebook.com/thecooldad. You can find me on YouTube, cookingwiththecooldad.com, and I think that covers most of it. And oh yeah, the original Cool Dad on TikTok. So, that being said, let's drop down and we'll get into the making of mozzarella sticks breaded with bacon. Oh yeah. Well, as we work here, we have our flour, our egg, and our quote-unquote breading. As you can see, I have tried one of these already because I wanted to get an idea of how it was going to work. The breading is the unique part. It's actually Baco's, which is, believe it or not, vegan. And I also threw in some bacon crumbles along with it to have some real bacon in there. Because Baco's are nice for flavor and texture, but nothing beats real bacon. So we are going to work through putting these through the process and getting them, well, breaded, for lack of a better word. Because that's what we're doing. This slight little dip there was the result of realizing I had my oil a little too warm. Nothing quite like burned bacon mozzarella sticks to just make your morning that much more fun. So as you see, we are dipping the sticks in the flour, and these are just regular string cheese snacks that I picked up at the store. Threw them in the freezer overnight, let them get nice and frozen, so that when I throw them in the hot oil, they don't just melt away. We are dredging them through the flour, putting them in the egg, and getting them well covered with the bacon bits and bacon. Once they're fully covered, we pop them into the oil. It takes all of a couple minutes to really get the cooking done. The oil temperature should be around 300 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And you'll see the cheese will just start to be oozing out the ends and any spots in the sides that aren't fully covered with your bacon breading. I really just don't have a better word for that right now, so it's the bacon breading. They will float a little bit in the oil. That doesn't necessarily mean they're done. You want to kind of eyeball it and look for the cheese oozing out of it. You can see there's a little cheese oozing out at the end, but it still feels a little bit solid to me right now. So I'm giving it just a few more seconds in there to make sure it's fully heated all the way through. And here we go. Comes out nice and crispy and golden brown. And I am once again using the wire cookie cooling rack over parchment paper on a cookie tray for these to drip from. Once again, allows all of the oil to drip off and gives us a slightly healthier product. Again, another one going into the bacon breading. I'm squeezing it in there to make sure it's well and goodly covered. You'll notice that there's a section there that didn't come out quite so covered. I'm actually just going back with some egg on my finger and dabbing it on there to make sure that it's covered so that it will take the breading and hold it. It's okay to actually have it where it's not entirely fully covered. You just go back and make it covered. Not a big deal. This is food. It's okay to make mistakes. Bob Ross had it right with his paintings that there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. As you can see, the ends of this one aren't actually covered, and I'm still throwing it in there because it will still come out great. It did come out great. It was definitely user approved. So again, you get a little rhythm as you do these. I found that I put one in, I get the next one into the process, and by the time it's ready to go in the oil, the first one's ready to come out. So a couple minutes per cheese stick, and that puts them just about right. Not burned, and again, the oil should be between 3 and 350 Fahrenheit, and you will get a nice crispy exterior with a ooey gooey molten lava interior if you eat them right away, which I did. Well, pretty close to right away. Again, dabbing a little egg onto the end there, making sure it's sticking to the cheese stick, getting it fully covered, and right into the hot oil bath. Just in time to remove the previous one. Well, almost. There we go, feels appropriate. You can see the little cheese poking out on the side there, telling us that it's done. At this point, I think we will look at doing a quick montage to finish off the rest of these, and then we'll return to the up top so we can talk about our final product. Of course, the up top will be at the creation station with a little picture-in-picture to show you. Okay guys, there we go. That's what's going on. As you can see, they came out looking really good. Oh, they were so tasty. Not gonna lie, I felt the arteries hardening just a tad when I was eating that. I'm still eating it. It was really tasty. I was debating how well this would work. To be totally honest about it, I was really debating if and how this was going to work, and I will be honest, I was actually impressed. And Toxic Roach, if you happen to see the YouTube version of this video, dude, I don't know where you come up with these ideas, but thank you. I've had a few things I've been working on, putting together for the cooking, but I will say he pops up these things, and I'll be quite frank about it, I'm like, I need to do that. I'll see him do, I need to do that. It's a lot of fun. This was a great little project. Everybody loved it. It was a great snack. It is a little labor intensive. It can be a little messy, but that's okay. I apologize for the dog noises in the background. Obviously, they're in here hanging out with me while I'm doing this, as this was rather unplanned because I did a test clip before I started recording and the audio was good. And yeah, here we are. Go lay down. Have to have the doggos go lay down. What is in the rest of this clip that isn't playing now is I wanted to take a minute and just to remember what today, Monday, Memorial Day, is actually about. It's not about veterans we see and talk to on a daily basis. It's not about our current military members. It's about those who made the ultimate sacrifice, who wrote that final check to give us the opportunity to do things like this video, to sit down with each other and discuss different ideas over fantastic food that we can make at home, to agree to disagree with each other on certain things. Those freedoms that many people take for granted every day were paid for in the blood and lives of a lot of American military members. Today's the day to remember them. It's not about a long weekend. It's not about barbecues and horseshoes and drinking beer. It's about the sons, the daughters, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, husbands, wives that never came back. Not about Harley Davidsons. But in all seriousness, that's who this is about. So, until next week, remember, food is life, life is good, let's eat some more, and be kind to one another.